Hello everyone. The Senzo Meyiwa murder trial is currently taking place at the Pretoria High Court, and Advocate Mshololo, who is representing accused number 5, cross-examined the witness Colonel Hadebe. She then began her line of questioning by saying that the conversation he had with Geninda is not written in the form, where he was requesting him to do a pointing out. He then confirmed it. Mshololo further said the witness didn't follow the right procedure in terms of the booking out of the suspect. He said that's correct. She then asked if he agrees that the presence of SAPS and Metropolis guarding a suspect that was already handcuffed alone in the cell was a threat to the suspect. He said no, he doesn't agree with that. Advocate then put it to him that the suspect had no choice. He just took him. He said no, he requested him so that they can live together, and the suspect agreed. Advocate Mshololo said that, but it's not written in his statement. He agreed. The advocate further asked if he recorded anything in the diary. He said no, he doesn't remember doing that. Mshololo stated that he didn't record it because he never asked the consent of the suspect. He said he doesn't think so because he would have recorded it, that the accused was forced. Mshololo put it to him that he didn't record anything. When he was asking a permission to the suspect, he said yes, he agrees with her. He was also asked if he told the suspect a purpose of the meeting before booking him out. He said he only told him when he was discussing it with him in the office. The advocate then asked him about the rights of the accused pertaining Section 35, about informing the suspect about the allegations. He said yes. She then asked if he explained to him about the allegations. Advocate Baloyi tried to object the question. Unfortunately, it was already in the proforma. The witness said he wrote that he was informed. Mshololo asked what did he explain exactly. The witness said the rights were explained to him during his arrest. Mshololo said he was not present when he was arrested. He must stick to the form. Did he explain the right of the suspect? He said yes. Hence in the form he detailed that part, that he indeed told the suspect. Advocate Mshololo put it to him that he never bothered to explain to the suspect about allegations that were made against him. The witness finally agreed with Mshololo. Mshololo also put it to him that the accused informed him about the allegations that were leveled against him, which is drug dealing. Automatically, the suspect thought the interview was about the drug dealing, not about the matter of Senzo Meyiwa. The witness denied it and said it's a big no because the proforma stated that he knew. The advocate insisted that he only knew the allegations of drug dealing, not of this matter. He said the matter was of secondary. Mshololo asked if the suspect told him about the matter. He said no and asked why, saying it's a secondary. He said it's what the suspect said. The advocate then put it to him again that if he understood the form, what did he tell the suspect about the right to remain silent? He said he told him that he has a right to remain silent. The advocate asked what was the response of the suspect when he said that. He said he continued and read other rights. Mshololo said but he didn't record that specific right of remaining silent. It's not on his statement. He agreed with her. The advocate continued and asked about the same right and if he explained the consequences of remaining silent. He said yes, he explained. Advocate Mshololo said his answer doesn't make sense at all. He should have put it to him like this. He was informed about consequences of making a confession statement or a pointing out, not to say does he want to remain silent. It's very vague. He said he agrees with her. The state prosecutor stood up and defended the witness and said Mshololo must read the whole proforma, not to point out what she wants to ask the witness. Mshololo responded and said he explained step by step, so she cannot jump other questions. She'll ask everything, and said that's her submission. He never explained the consequences of those rights. The witness said he explained everything. Then the advocate read his statement and said that in his statement, he said he was told that he was not forced to make a pointing out, and there's nothing here where he mentioned that whatever he's saying will be used against him in court. He agreed with her and said he didn't record that. Baloyi realized that the witness is fumbling now and agrees to everything that is put to him by the defense lawyer, Advocate Mshololo, and objected other questions. And said she's repeating questions now. Mshololo said she's entitled to ask all the questions that are in the pro forma. Judge Rata said it's fine, but again sided with Baloyi. Mshololo wouldn't back down and said she disagrees with that. She further asked about the legal rights of representation and asked if he explained this right, what was the reaction of the suspect. He referred him to the form, where he responded and said that he understands. The witness tried running away with the question, but Mshololo wasn't having it and said that right alone has three choices. What did the suspect say about the legal rights? He said he did mention on the pro forma that he gave one answer for all the rights. Mshololo said that means he didn't explain these rights to the accused and he's failing to understand the context or the content. And that says it all. She further said that the reason why he wrote, "I understand," the suspect was never explained about his rights. She further said that his rights were not unpacked in a proper manner where he understood what he was told. Hatebe, the witness, said he understood. Mshololo said it's not on the form though. Mshololo further put it to the witness that he said he didn't record the directions given by the accused and said that was supposed to be recorded to the form. The witness responded with a stinky attitude and said, "Where was I supposed to write that?" Mshololo said he could have wrote anywhere and attached it to the pro forma. It wasn't a standard form, it was just a guideline. He said he gave evidence where the accused gave direction to the driver of where he must be taken to. Mshololo said it's not in the pro forma and the accused never gave directions to anyone. He was the one who was driving on his own. Judge Rata couldn't wait to interfere, making funny faces, but the witness said there was a driver. Even the state prosecutor defended the witness and said it's there, the evidence, and it's a fact, driver was there. The advocate said it's the instruction that was put by accused number one. The witness kept on saying that the suspect was the one who was giving directions. Mshololo said, but in the pro forma, there's nowhere where the accused is giving directions. Mshololo further questioned the issue of interpretation and said he is not a professional interpreter. Why didn't he ask an independent person to interpret? The witness said in the SAPS there's no interpreters, and he doesn't agree with his statement where she's saying she was supposed to have an independent person to interpret. Mshololo further put it to him that the suspect didn't understand what was said to him because there are things that don't make sense in the pro forma. Mshololo also said that the presence of the heavily armed police officers induced fear to the suspect. Hence, he mentioned he was assaulted by them, how he could have escaped. He said no, the police didn't induce fear and they were guarding them. She further asked when he was booking back the suspect, was he still with the police? He said no, he was alone. Advocate Nxumalo also asked that since he didn't take notes while doing the pointing out, but the pro forma said or talked about setting notes, where are his notes then? He said it's the form. Nxumalo said that's a form, not a note. Judge Rata said he must leave it for argument, otherwise they'll never finish. Advocate Ngomezulu, who's representing accused 1 and 2, also asked about the communication between him and Gininda since Sibiya wanted to make a pointing out and said, did Gininda told him about the discussion he had with Sibiya? He said no. He further put it to the witness that if Sibiya wanted to do pointing out, there must be a method that Sibiya communicated with Gininda with regards to how is the pointing out going to unfold. The witness said he must ask Gininda that. Advocate Ngomezulu said at this particular moment he's not going to buy that answer The witness said he was only told to do a pointing out, nothing else. Mgomezulu asked him that why did he make a statement 13 days later of the pointing out? Did he realize that he made a mistake? He then made a statement. He said he always makes the statement. Advocate then put it to him that he made a statement without having a pro forma though. He further told the court about handing over the suspect on the statement and said it's contrary to what he just said now. He said he doesn't agree. Advocate Mgomezulu continued and told him about the bookkeeping of prisoners and said when the official signed the document, he wasn't there. Mgomezulu said, but he's an experienced peace officer. Why was that? Judge Rata couldn't wait to talk on behalf of the witness and said that the book that he's referring to, it has records of all prisoners. Mgomezulu said he's talking about the relevance of signature. What was the relevance of his signature? He said he signed to confirm that he took the suspect. He then asked that wasn't he supposed to read before signing. He said he already explained that to court. It was the easiest thing to do. Mgomezulu said a whole experienced officer signing things without reading. Was it a human error? He said no, it wasn't.
One speaks.
Do you think Judge Rata is biased and doesn't respect the defense counsels? Share your views on this one. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more.